There are places on our planet that seem to exist just beyond the edge of our understanding. They are whispered about in stories, their names spoken with a mix of awe and mystery. Tibet is one such place. It is a land held high above the rest of the world, a plateau cradled by the mightiest mountains on Earth. To journey here is to step into a different reality, one where the air is thin and the silence is profound. It is a world where nature dictates the terms of life and humanity has adapted in the most extraordinary ways. The journey begins not with a single step, but with a deep breath, preparing for the wonders that lie ahead. The call of Tibet is an ancient one. For centuries, it has drawn explorers, pilgrims, and dreamers, all seeking something they could not find elsewhere. They came searching for spiritual enlightenment, for adventure, or simply to witness a land of unparalleled beauty. What they discovered was a world far more complex and fascinating than they could have imagined. They found a culture forged in isolation, shaped by the harshness of the environment and the deep well of human resilience. This is not just a story about a place, but about the people who call it home and their unique bond with the wildland around them. As we ascend into this high-altitude realm, the world we know begins to fall away. The noise of modern life fades, replaced by the sound of the wind whistling through prayer flags. The colours of the landscape shift from the deep greens of lower valleys to the stark, powerful browns and greys of the high plateau. Every turn in the road reveals a new vista, each more breathtaking than the last. This is a land that demands your full attention. It asks you to slow down, to look closely, and to listen to the ancient stories carried on the wind. The real Tibet is not found in books, but in the heart of its landscapes and its people. Our journey takes us deep into the heart of this enigma. We are not here merely as observers, but as guests, invited to witness a way of life that has endured for millennia. We will walk the high passes, feel the biting wind on our faces, and see the world through the eyes of those who have always lived here. We will uncover traditions that challenge our own understanding of family and community. This is a quest to understand a corner of our world that remains in many ways a beautiful and profound secret, waiting patiently to be discovered by those who are willing to look. If you've enjoyed this journey so far and want to explore more real-life stories from the world's most extraordinary places, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Join us as we continue to uncover the wonders and mysteries that connect us all. The Tibetan Plateau is a place of immense scale. It is often called the roof of the world, and for good reason. The land stretches out in every direction, a vast undulating sea of earth and rock under an impossibly wide sky. Here, the mountains are not just a backdrop, they are a constant, powerful presence. Their snow-capped peaks tear at the clouds, their slopes scarred by wind and time. To stand here is to feel incredibly small, a tiny speck in a landscape of giants. The air itself feels different, crisp and thin, carrying with it a sense of purity and ancient power that is hard to describe. The light in Tibet has a quality all its own. Because of the high altitude and thin atmosphere, the sun's rays are sharp and intense. They cast long, dramatic shadows across the valleys, painting the land in shifting shades of gold, ochre, and deep purple. Sunrise and sunset are sacred moments here. The sky explodes in a symphony of colour that reflects off the snow and ice, turning the entire world into a masterpiece of natural art. This daily spectacle is a reminder of the raw, untamed beauty that defines this land, a beauty that is both humbling and deeply inspiring. It is a performance that has played out for eons, long before humans were here to witness it. Water carves its way through this high desert, a life-giving force in an arid world. Rivers, born from the glaciers of the Himalayas, flow like silver ribbons across the plains. Their waters are turquoise and startlingly clear, a stark contrast to the earthy tones of the land. Sacred lakes like Yamdrok or Namtso appear like sapphires dropped onto the plateau. These bodies of water are considered holy, the homes of deities and protectors. Pilgrims travel for weeks to circle their shores, their quiet prayers mingling with the gentle lapping of the waves. In this dry land, water is more than just sustenance. It is a symbol of life itself. The wind is the plateau's constant companion. It is a sculptor shaping the dunes and eroding the rock faces over millennia. It is a messenger carrying the scent of wild herbs and the distant sound of a temple bell. It can be a gentle breeze that rustles the prayer flags, sending their blessings out into the world. Or it can be a fierce, relentless gale that scours the land, a reminder of nature's untamable power. To live in Tibet is to live in a constant dialogue with the wind. It is a force that one must respect, listen to, and learn to live alongside, for it is as much a part of this world as the mountains and the sky. In the remote valleys of Tibet, nestled among the towering peaks, we find traditions that have been preserved for centuries. Here, the structure of family and marriage can be very different from what many of us know. We encounter a practice known as polyandry, where one woman marries a group of brothers. This is not a casual arrangement, but a formal, socially recognized marriage that has been a part of Tibetan culture for generations. It is a solution born from the practical needs of life in a harsh and unforgiving environment. It is a testament to the incredible adaptability of human societies. The reasons behind this tradition are deeply rooted in the land itself. In Tibet, arable land is scarce and precious. If a family's land were to be divided among several sons with each generation, their small plots would quickly become too small to support a family. By marrying one wife, the brothers keep the family land and property intact. This ensures the economic stability and survival of the family unit for generations to come. It is a pragmatic approach to inheritance and a strategy for prosperity in a place where resources are limited. It is a system that prioritizes the collective good of the family over individual desires. Inside a Tibetan home, this unique family structure operates with a remarkable sense of harmony and cooperation. The brothers share the responsibilities of the household, the fields, and the herd. There is a clear understanding of roles, and decisions are often made collectively. The wife is the head of the household, managing its resources with authority and respect. She treats all her husbands equally, and they, in turn, show her devotion and care. Children born from the marriage are raised by all the fathers together, and they consider all the brothers to be their fathers, without distinction. This creates a strong, supportive, and resilient family network. To an outsider, this arrangement might seem complex, But for the families who live it, it is a natural and effective way of life. It fosters a powerful bond between the brothers and strengthens the family as a whole. It is a system built on trust, communication, and a shared commitment to a common future. As we sit and share butter tea with one such family, we see not confusion, but love, laughter, and a deep sense of belonging. It is a powerful reminder that there are many different ways to build a family, and that human relationships can flourish in forms we may never have imagined. Daily life in rural Tibet is, well, a dance with the seasons, dictated by an ancient calendar that is tied to the land. When the short summer arrives, the valleys just burst with activity. It's really a race against time to plant and harvest barley, the staple crop that thrives in this high-altitude climate. Entire families work together in the fields, their colourful clothing a vibrant contrast against the green and gold of the crops. The air is filled with the sounds of their work songs, melodies that have been passed down through countless generations. This is a time of hard work, but also of community and celebration, a brief window of abundance before the long winter returns. Spirituality is woven into the very fabric of existence here. It's not something reserved for a temple or a specific day of the week. It's present in every action. You see it in the prayer wheels that are spun constantly, their gentle clicking a constant hum in every village. You see it in the mani stones, carved with sacred mantras that are piled into great walls along the trails. You see it in the prayer flags, their colours representing the 5 elements, which flutter from every rooftop and mountain pass. These are not just rituals. They are a constant conscious connection to the spiritual world, a way of maintaining balance and harmony with the universe. The diet is simple, yet perfectly adapted to the demanding environment. Tsampa, which is roasted barley flour, is the cornerstone of every meal. It is typically mixed with the famous Tibetan butter tea, a salty, rich and warming beverage that provides essential calories and fat to combat the cold. This tea is more than just a drink. It's a symbol of hospitality and a vital source of energy. Meat, usually from yak or sheep, and dairy products like cheese and yogurt supplement their diet. Every meal is a reminder of their direct dependence on the land and the animals they tend. It is a diet that has sustained them for centuries. As winter blankets the plateau in snow and ice, life moves indoors. The pace slows and the focus shifts from the fields to the home. This is a time for mending tools, weaving textiles, and most importantly, for storytelling. Elders gather the younger generations around the fire, sharing ancient myths, legends, and histories. These stories are the threads that connect the present to the past, preserving the culture, values, and identity of the Tibetan people. It is in these quiet, cold months that the soul of the community is nurtured, ensuring that their heritage endures, carried safely in the hearts and minds of the young. The vast open spaces of the Tibetan Plateau are home to a remarkable array of wildlife, creatures that have adapted in extraordinary ways to survive in one of the world's most extreme environments. The most iconic of these is the yak. This is not just a wild animal. It is a partner in survival, for the Tibetan people. With their long, shaggy coats and powerful builds, they are perfectly suited to the cold and the altitude. They provide milk, meat, and wool. Their dung is used as fuel in a land with few trees. They are also beasts of burden, carrying heavy loads across treacherous mountain passes. The yak is, without a doubt, the lifeblood of the plateau. Beyond the domesticated herds, wild creatures roam the remote corners of this land. If you are patient and lucky, you might catch a glimpse of a herd of Tibetan gazelles or wild asses, known as kiang, galloping across the plains. These elegant animals are masters of speed and endurance. Their movements a beautiful display of grace in a rugged landscape. High on the cliffs, the elusive blue sheep, or burro, navigate impossibly steep terrain with astonishing agility. They are the primary prey for the plateau's most mysterious predator, the snow leopard, a creature so secretive it is often called the ghost of the mountains. The skies above Tibet are just as full of life. The massive Himalayan griffon vulture can be seen soaring on thermal currents, its huge wingspan casting a shadow over the land below. These birds play a crucial role in the ecosystem and in Tibetan culture, particularly in the tradition of sky burials. The black-necked crane, a sacred bird in Tibetan Buddhism, migrates to the valleys in the winter. Its elegant arrival is a celebrated event, a symbol of good fortune and longevity. The air is filled with the calls of countless other birds, from the high-pitched whistle of the marmot to the hardy ground tit. This incredible biodiversity exists because vast areas of Tibet remain untouched by large-scale human development. The people here have long held a deep respect for the natural world, viewing animals not as resources to be exploited, but as fellow inhabitants of a shared home. This reverence is rooted in their Buddhist faith, which teaches compassion for all living beings. This worldview has helped to preserve a delicate balance between humans and wildlife, allowing these magnificent creatures to continue to thrive in their high-altitude sanctuary, a living testament to the wild heart of Tibet. As our journey through this high-altitude world comes to a close, what stays with us is a profound sense of awe. Tibet is more than just a place of stunning physical beauty. It is a land with a powerful, palpable spirit. It is a spirit found in the resilience of its people, in the depth of their faith, and in the ancient traditions that continue to guide their lives. To have witnessed this world is to carry a piece of it with you forever. The silence of the vast plains, the taste of butter tea, the sight of 1,000 prayer flags dancing in the wind. These are memories that become etched into your soul. The traditions we have seen, from the unique structure of the family to the daily acts of devotion, are not relics of a forgotten past. They are living, breathing aspects of a culture that has found a way to thrive in harmony with its environment. The practice of brothers sharing a wife, born from the practical needs of the land, shows an incredible capacity for cooperation and collective thinking. It challenges our own assumptions and broadens our understanding of what it means to be human. It is a powerful example of how culture adapts and endures, finding solutions that are perfectly tailored to its unique context. The connection between the people and the land is the fundamental truth of Tibet. This is not a relationship of dominion, but one of deep, mutual respect. The mountains are seen as gods, the lakes as sacred spirits, and the animals as fellow beings. This worldview has fostered a sustainable way of life that has preserved the pristine nature of the plateau for centuries. In a world where so many natural landscapes are under threat, Tibet stands as a powerful reminder of what is possible when humanity chooses to live as a part of nature, rather than apart from it. Leaving Tibet is like waking from a vivid dream. The thin air is replaced by the thick, familiar atmosphere of lower altitudes. But the feeling of being on the roof of the world lingers. The journey reveals that despite its remoteness, Tibet offers lessons for all of humanity. Lessons about resilience, community, and our place within the natural world. It is a land of wild beauty and profound wisdom, a place that quietly asks us to look at our own lives and our own world with new eyes. The enduring spirit of Tibet is a beacon of hope, a testament to the strength of culture and the enduring power of the human heart.